Hey guys, I just want to do a quick video. Ignore me doing my hair. I just got to go to work. But I tried to post one yesterday and I feel like I possibly have some negative energy that wants me not to help people and wants me not to just share my thoughts. So I'm going to share them anyways, despite what I feel like the universe is doing. But anyways, I definitely believe that there's negative energy, negative people, negative things that don't want positivity to be spread, and they don't want someone to say, hey, I've been through hell and back, but this is how I survived, and this is how I ended bad cycles. This is how I kept positivity going and kept love going. So anyways, I just wanted to bring up the topic of self-worth because I had next to none most of my childhood and teenagehood, and having no self-esteem. I was just very insecure, very shy, very just feeling insecure about not knowing enough. I always felt like I wasn't as smart as everyone else, and just not knowing common sense things really bothered me in like your typical conversations. And then after, you know, being a teenager, I didn't know, like, oh, I didn't graduate, so I didn't ever get to say those one-liners of like, hey, what year did you graduate, and what did you do for your senior trip, and where did you graduate, and all this stuff. And I was always just feeling very insecure. So anyways, all of that happened for multiple reasons, but as things were happening in my life that, you know, made me sad or made me feel like I wasn't worth anything, I wouldn't eat well, I wouldn't sleep well, I wouldn't, you know, dress happy, and I would dye and cut my hair in ways that would show misery or sadness. And like, my hair was my mood ring, and it is still, but I feel like the lighter my hair is, the happier I have been. So it's weird, but it's just psychology for you. And so anyways, not having any self-worth, I just didn't let myself live. I didn't let myself be happy. I didn't let myself have the best I could have. And so when I entered a relationship, after the sexual abuse had happened, I went with a man that I thought loved me in spite of all the abuse, but it turned out to be he was also very abusive verbally, and made me feel terrible about a lot of things. So I, not feeling worthy of any better, allowed him to continue to treat me terrible and treat me like I was nothing, and treat me like my sexual abuse was my fault and that I was just a slut or a whore. And excuse my language, but you know, I let all that stuff happen, thinking that I didn't deserve better, thinking that I wasn't worthy of a good man that would treat me right. I wasn't worthy of a virgin. I wasn't worthy of anything really good in life. So I want everyone just to realize that, you know, no matter who you are, you're worthy of love, and you're worthy of having confidence in yourself. And I just tried to think of this scenario, like if you saw a little kid and, you know, someone was treating him like he was not worthy of clean clothes, he wasn't worthy of food, he wasn't worthy of good sleep, he wasn't worthy of someone talking to him nicely, and wasn't worthy of compliments, and wasn't worthy of feeling uplifted, then just picture that little kid being yourself, and your other part, the other half of you, is the one that's controlling how you eat, how you sleep, how you dress, how you talk to yourself. And, you know, Baptists hate the whole self-love and hate the whole, like, self-talk, and you should just be, like, praying to God instead of talking to yourself. But honestly, your brain is telling you all day long what to do. Like, your brain's telling you what to eat, what you're in the mood for, how to dress, how to talk. Your brain's telling you all those things, so why not control it in the most positive way, saying, you know, I can do this, I do deserve love, and I do deserve a nice dress or nice pants. Like, you deserve to be happy, and not in like a selfish way of like destroying other people's happiness, but you deserve to love yourself enough to give yourself a good relationship. And if you love yourself first, then you will be more lovable. And I want all of my generation to realize that, you know, we're worth something, and that we're lovable, and we're worth the time spent on a good relationship. We're worth loving ourselves so we can love our kids correctly and teach our kids how to love themselves and teach them, you know, positive reinforcement, which I'll probably talk about in another video. But I just definitely want to push out the whole self-worth and love yourself, because that is definitely how I'm getting better every day. It's just realizing that, yes, I deserve love, and yes, I deserve someone to treat me well, and I deserve to stand up for myself. And you know, yes, I'm here out of God's good graces, but I think He wants me to be filled with joy and filled with happiness. And because if I'm the sour apple and mad all the time about stupid stuff, then, you know, I'm hating myself, then I'm gonna eventually hate everyone around me too. And that's where bullies come in, is because they don't love themselves, they don't treat others well, and they don't think they deserve good treatment. So even if someone tries to treat them well, they deny it, they push it away, they're jerks because they don't think they deserve it, so they just push you away. And so I'm still learning this at 29 years old, how to love myself, how to make myself feel like it's okay to spoil myself every once in a while or feel loved. And I struggle with my boyfriend because he is amazing and he's very good at lifting me up and spoiling me, and I wasn't always good at like taking it, and calling me beautiful every day is like every girl's dream, but sometimes I don't know how to take it and I might react weird because I don't think like it's true, or I don't think I deserve it. So I definitely have to give him credit because he's a huge part in helping me love myself. And I would have loved to take the credit of like, hey, I did this journey and I love myself now all because of myself. But I can't. Like, there's a lot of people involved that helped me get to where I am now. And I gotta go, and I know my hair's crazy, but yes, greatest boyfriend ever. And that is really important, having supportive people in your life, and supportive parents, supportive family members, supportive friends, someone to help you keep going when you doubt yourself the most. And but it definitely has to come from within, because if I didn't believe in myself at all, then none of his compliments would even work, and I would just push him away and make him feel bad about even complimenting me. So if you receive it well, then, you know, he feels good and I feel good, and then I can reciprocate and also build his confidence. And that is what I need to work on, is building others' confidence as well as myself. And so I just, you know, want to put out there, like the song, you know, Baby, You're Worth It. That's a great song. Little naughty, but great.